Oh, hi. I'm not going to play this time. This is just going to be a video of me chatting. So if you want to cut off now, please feel free. I did have it written down on sheets of paper, but I've left that. I just wanted to say, because we've just hit the new year, that New Year's resolutions all round, I guess. I've had many I have failed at. And one of the reasons I failed at them was because A, I probably didn't really want to do them, and B, I probably put way too many things on my to-do list. Because a New Year's resolution, I think, can be something positive. It could be something that you really wanted to do forever and have never actually got the chance. And I think that that's the thing that you should choose to do. So the reason this is relevant is because last year my thing to do was to play the ukulele. I'd always wanted to play a musical instrument. I've tried a few. I was terrible at recorder at school. I played piano for a while really badly. Way too many things to do. And then in about May, I think, I bought this second hand from eBay for the bargain basement price of £7. I did have to pay postage on top of that. So this arrived and it was beautiful and I loved it. And it's got these little dolphins on the back as well, which I think are really special. And I named her Miss Cherry. So Miss Cherry's changed my life. I know it sounds really cheesy, but she has. I can lose myself practicing. And don't get me wrong, it's not easy. It's really hard in terms of frustration hard, because I mean when I first started, so I probably had my first lesson, I think it would have been like first week of June. So yeah, I will have been playing for like, this will be 6 months, is that right? Yeah, so I've literally been playing for 6 months. And so I had my first lesson, and when I went in, I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I mean, I was playing it the wrong way. I just didn't know. In fact, I remember putting some photos of me on a dating profile of me before I learnt to play it as it arrived. I thought, yeah, this will look really great. I'll look like I'm really like talented. Then they'll want me. And I put them on playing the wrong way. Thankfully, no one picked it up, and I managed to delete that photo and the profile in embarrassment. But anyway, like I say, 7 squids. She arrived. Got a teacher. They're not cheap either, but they're worth it if you're going to commit to it. And even if my target was, it wasn't like I wanted to play in an orchestra or become like Paolo Nutini or whatever. It was, I wanted to have fun with something. I wanted to invest in myself, spend money on something that was good, and it's really good for you mentally. And also just have something that was a skill that I could go to, that, you know, if I was feeling bored, which I hardly ever do, I could just go to it. And so my target was, I wanted to learn one song really, really well. And when I picked Hallelujah, which was my first song, which I think I only started playing about maybe in September, I remember printing it off and thinking, I'm never going to be able to play that. That's so hard. My fingers wouldn't go the way it wanted to, because actually the practices, the dexterity in your fingers will change as well. Just like if you're playing the piano, your fingers widen as you play because they have to, so you're stretching your muscles. Anyway, so the same is happening in your brain. It's working out how to do these new little tasks that you're setting it. That's why it's so good for you. And you can do it at any age. And if you've tried to play an instrument before and you've thought that's really hard, the ukulele is really easy in terms of that. So it's only got 4 strings. The strings are really soft, so you don't get calluses. It's quiet, so you know, if you live in a flat, you can do it quietly. It's not going to annoy anybody. And it's just about little wins, and then you end up 6 months, literally 6 months later. I mean, I can't play anything off the bat. I can't do that yet. I would definitely need music, but I've probably learnt to play 20, 25 songs now, because once you've got one, it's like, oh, right, I want to do next one. I mean, I only know about 12 chords. You know, there's so much more to learn. You only realise how much you don't know until you start learning. So anyhow, the point is, Happy New Year. If you've got a New Year's resolution, don't pick, I want to go to the gym 700 times a week and I'm going to drink loads of water and I'm not going to drink alcohol anymore, and you know, I'm going to give up smoking, whatever else it is. Don't pick anything like that you think you're going to fail in. I've got a really good therapist and she says apparently you are only able to change 10% of yourself at a time with the best one in the world. So and pick something fun. Just do something because it's fun, and pick something authentic to you and not something that you think you should do. So that's my advice. Happy New Year.